my Happy New Year. I am going to follow suit with my fellow YouTubers and share my goals, my dreams of 2023, while also looking back at 2022 and a little bit of 2021. So let's get started. I am actually gonna throw this back to November, Lindsay, for a couple of reasons. Number one, I realized that I haven't actually posted my scavenging around birthday video. I meant to, I just didn't get around to it, and I realized that I could still share some of this stuff because it's still goals that I have for the next year. We're gonna kind of jump into it. I will throw it back to November, Lindsay. This is going to go great. It's gonna go great, and then I'll come back, catch everything up, and we can end it and post it. That's the plan. Hello. This day, today, marks the 1-year anniversary of starting this YouTube channel. So happy birthday, Scavenging Around. And I don't know. I feel like this is a great opportunity to sort of reflect on this channel and how far I've come and things I like about the channel, things that I would like to improve on, and just maybe some ideas for what I want to do for this next year. Let's start off with my favorite videos that I've done this year. If we go top 3 videos, any of the recap videos, so whether it was Planet Comic-Con or Grand Con or SASM, just the ones that I just strung together to music. I really do like doing those ones. Having these videos where it's like, okay, this is what we did this weekend and this is how it went. This is our point of view for how this event went. I like doing those kind of videos, and I hope to continue to do those sort of videos. I'd say my number 2 video is probably my first video. I really like that one because if I didn't do that one, I wouldn't be sitting here doing this right now with you. I had wanted to start a channel for so long and couldn't figure out what the best first video should be, because it has to be so good, but it can't be so good that I can't continue to do it. And I just kind of got in my own head about it, and then I came across some fabric and I was like, I really like this fabric. I'm gonna make a skirt for Thanksgiving. You know what? I'm gonna film it. You know what? I'm gonna make a video for that. And then it just kind of snowballed into that first video. I'm sure if I looked back at it, I'd be like, oh man, I should have done this or I should have done that. And I almost hope that any video that I look back on, I feel that way to some extent, because it means that I've grown as a creator. I've grown as an editor or as a filmmaker. Having those beginning steps, you can't get better without doing it, right? So if I hadn't thrown myself into that and just done it wholeheartedly, I wouldn't be sitting here a year later. You know, we're 35 videos into this channel, and I'm proud of all of them. Some of them I put a lot more effort into, and some were a lot simpler, and that's okay too. I feel like as long as I'm still learning something and I'm still having fun with creating things, I'll keep doing this channel, and that's kind of been my goal from the start. Like I said, I wouldn't be here if it hadn't been for that first goofy video trying to make a skirt. My number 1 favorite video, if you've been watching from the beginning, you probably already know the answer to this, but my 1986 summer outfit video, that one's probably my favorite because it was so goofy. It was my first time doing like, hey, this is the beginning of summer, let's make a summer outfit. I really liked the idea of doing that, and then that kind of translated into my 50s fall look and then what's coming up in the winter. Everything about that video, I just felt like I was really on my game creatively. My brain doesn't always think, okay, I'm doing this, but I'm also needing to make content in this area, but also make content in that area. And I'm not normally good at that, but for that video, I really feel like I did a great job of just embracing every aspect. And I was able to take video and do it over here, and take this video and go over and do this, and take video over here. And I just felt like it really came together. And then the fact that I was like, I'm going to do 1986, and then I found a pattern from 1986, and then the fabric was from 1986. It was just so funny. I don't know, there's just something about that video that just felt so kismet. And I feel like I mean, I don't troll YouTube to see what other people are making, but I hadn't seen anybody do anything like that where I'm having an 80s summer, or I'm going to do a 50s fall, or I'm going to do this, you know, I haven't seen that. And so to me, it feels like that's special to my channel. Just creating more Star Wars content in general, because that's kind of how this started. That's why I'm scavenging around, because I'm a Rey cosplayer and just trying to get back into Rey and Hera and just different Star Warsy costumes. Share more process videos, like how did I make this prop, and sharing that process, and also showing the finished product like in use, I guess, because right now it's just kind of like, here it is, and I don't really have anything with it. I guess sharing more of the costumes that I have, whether it's just showing them because they don't have a lot of airtime, whether it's on YouTube or on Instagram or whatever, sharing where I got them, if I made them, what patterns did I use, and just kind of breaking down costumes that already exist, because I think even though you don't see the process of them being made, it's still interesting to sort of see how they were made, or as I update costumes, because I need to update Hera soon, sharing how I update those pieces. My decade season challenge, I really do love doing those ones. It really comes down to just more of the videos that are my favorites. Yeah, my first video, you can't really have another first video, but the actual content, making that skirt in a single day. Okay, what else can I make in a day? I'm going to SASM again. How can I make this video different? In order to make those kind of videos and get where I'm wanting to be with this channel, I think I just need to be better organized before I start. I might have to rearrange how I film stuff, which doesn't really affect what you get to see. I go from beginning to end when I do a project. So I'm going to sit down and I'm going to explain what I'm going to do, and then I go and do it. And sometimes what I say ahead of time doesn't match what I've actually done. So then I have to go back and redo that part. So if I just start off with whatever the project is and then film an intro and then film the end, just to kind of make sure that everything's together, so I'm not having a lot of redundancies, which I think is what slows down my editing process, and just things like that. I end up having too much content, and then my brain's just like, I don't want to look at any of that. It's going to take too long. So just skip it. Just don't do any of it. And then I end up filming a whole another thing because I don't want to deal with that. I think my actual editing is okay because I am merciless. I will cut everything out. I'm not afraid to slice it out for time's sake. But I think just being more efficient, how I put my different clips in order and that kind of stuff, which again isn't stuff that you guys see, but it is very time consuming. Sometimes it takes me an entire day to edit through a video that at the very end is only like 8 minutes, but it takes me several hours to do because it started out as like a 45-minute video that I've whittled down, because that's how I am. The amount of chattiness that I compact down, you guys, I'm chattier in real life, if you can believe it. I'm pretty proud of the videos. I think I might be done with this. I don't think I have anything else to add. If you stuck around this long, thank you. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I really am looking forward to this next year. I don't know, I think I kind of ended it pretty well there, so I will just add that I hope you have a fantastic new year, 2023. I hope it brings us all happiness and good memories. I'll see you in my next video. Take it easy.